About, is this a risky fight for Sean O'Malley to take? Because right now he just became champion. He beat freaking Aljamain Sterling. You know what I'm saying? So now legitly, so I can't talk that shit. He beat him legitly. So now Chito already beat him once, right? If Chito beats him again, then that becomes the fighter that Sean O'Malley can't beat, right? That becomes. Hey, what's going on, fight fans? Hey, this is Coach D, the Wild Man, coming at you again with another episode of Coach D Media. Now, you know I do a Coach D Media. I talk about all things in combo sports related, from the highs to the lows. All right, today we're going to have a conversation about Sean O'Malley taking on Chito Vera. This is going to be their second fight. Chito won the first fight. A lot of people said he got lucky, yada, yada, yada. But now we're back full circle. So the conversation is going to be about, is this a risky fight for Sean O'Malley to take? Because right now he just became champion. He beat freaking Aljamain Sterling. You know what I'm saying? So now legitly, so I can't talk that shit. He beat him legitly. So now Chito already beat him once, right? If Chito beats him again, then that becomes the fighter that Sean O'Malley can't beat, right? That becomes very dangerous in this game of combat sports, especially the UFC. Now, Sean O'Malley is very popular, right? A lot of fans like him, right? But to me, he's that social media famous. He's not, hardcore fight fan famous, where, he beat all the best guys. He achieved the unachievable. No, a lot of people say he got a whole bunch of easy fights, and he didn't really fight anybody of worth, right? Chito Vera has more champions on his resume than Sean O'Malley does. You know what I'm saying? So we can get into that too. So it comes down to how big of a fall could Sean O'Malley have if he loses to Chito for the second time, okay? Because that's what's going to come down to. He's not at that I'm a star whether I win or lose level yet. He's not like a Conor McGregor, right? He's not like a Nate Diaz. He's not like a George Masvidal, where win or lose, they're going to get the top spots, right? That's not Sean O'Malley. He's popular. In his mind, he thinks he's the biggest star. He's the biggest star in the UFC. Now, he may be the biggest social media star, all right? But he's not the biggest UFC star, where break records and pay-per-view, always gets the top fights, always get the main events. No, he's not that guy yet. He's not that guy yet. So if he thinks he is, he's surely mistaken. Now, I had the opportunity to listen to both interviews with freaking Ariel Helwani. I listened to freaking Sean O'Malley's interview, and I listened to Chito Vera's interview, right? Here's what I didn't know, right? Freaking Chito is a huge star. He's very popular, more so than I thought, right? He has a pretty good fan base, right? And he looked like he's going to have a whole country behind him. So he can edge out Sean O'Malley in possibly ticket sales and pay-per-views, depending on where the fight is held. If it's held in New York, it could be a wrap for Sean O'Malley when it comes to the crowd. Nationalities really back their fighters, depending on where you're from, like Brazil, look at freaking Australia, but Conor McGregor. Depending on where you're from, your nationality is going to hardcore back you. Apparently, according to Chito, there's a huge fan base in New York. So if Dana White's smart and he puts on this fight, I didn't look at where the fight's going to be. I need to do that. If he puts on the fight in New York, it could be something interesting for the first of the year, because this fight is January 1st or some crap like that for their fight. So coming out the gate, this is the first fight for the new year. So if Sean O'Malley gets the loss in the beginning of the year, it's going to be a long year, right? So I listened to him talk. I listened to both fighters talk and where their mindset is at, right? Sean O'Malley loves being a star. He has embraced this role of Conor McGregor-ish type of, that's who I want to be. I want to be on everybody's lips. I want to do all this stuff on my podcast, all that kind of good stuff. He just wants to be the center of attention kind of mindset, right? So if you look at his record, he ain't going to fight. I'll fight anybody at any time. He's not that guy. Okay, so he's like, it got to be the right fight. It got to be at the right time, all that kind of good stuff. That's what he said about fighting Vera. He said, I could have fought Vera anytime, but I wanted to be the right time. Okay, so the right time for you is a title defense. That's the right time for you, right? Fighting him when you had a lot more to lose. You could have just got him off your plate, fought him at any time and go, good, I put him to rest on to somebody bigger. No, you want a title shot with this guy. So obviously he's big enough to get a title shot. Let's be real. He's big enough to get a title shot. Okay. And Ariel Helwani had both live interviews with the both of you. So that's saying something. It wasn't on, Ariel Helwani normally put you on his screen and does the interview. The fact that he got you in the room says a lot. Okay. So yeah, so let's not undermine Chito Vera popularity and the importance of this fight. Let's not do that. Right now, I'm clear that it is, a big fight. So this may be one of the biggest fights going in the beginning of the year. They could set the tone for the rest of the year. Right. On top of that, so let's not get it twisted. Sean O'Malley can say what he want to say, but when it comes down to it, when it comes to the fight fans, Sean O'Malley may have the belts, but he doesn't have a win over Chito Vera. Chito Vera has a win over Sean O'Malley. So when you look at the stats, that's what people are taking into the new fight. They can go, hey, Chito beat him once, he can beat him again. Of course, Sean O'Malley is trying to downplay it. Said, yeah, he got lucky. He even texted me and said, hey, I got lucky. You was kicking my butt through the fight. Whatever. So, but a win is a win. Now, the controversy that we have going on is what happened in the rankings after Chito Vera beat Sean O'Malley. Sean O'Malley was still able to push up in the rankings and get a higher fight against Peter Yan, and Chito Vera didn't. So when Chito Vera beat Peter Yan, he jumped up to the number one contender after beating Peter Yan, right? Which he hopped over everybody, right? So it should have been, at the very least, Sean O'Malley number one, Chito Vera number two, right? At the very least, considering Chito Vera has a win over Sean O'Malley. That shows you how jacked up the rankings are. Just because Sean O'Malley beat a high caliber fighter, what a lot of people say Sean O'Malley didn't win that fight. Their first fight with Sean O'Malley. So he didn't win. You see what I'm saying? So he went to the judges, and of course when it goes to the judges, you know how it's gonna go. Right? So they're saying Peter Yan got the short end of the stick on that one. Right? So you see all the controversy going on with Sean O'Malley. That's why he has the fan got his love-hate. Because they're acting like he's not legit, that he's getting a push, he's getting a pass, he's getting catered to, where everybody else got to fight whoever they got to fight to make it, up the ladder, right? So Ariel Helwani asked the question, Chito Vera, would you have gotten the fight with Sean O'Malley if you didn't beat him, right? And the answer was no. I would never got the title shot if I didn't beat Sean O'Malley, but I'm here because I beat Sean O'Malley. Okay, so you see where this is going. Sean O'Malley has to fight Chito Vera if he wants to legitimize himself as a real contender fighter, right? Having the belt in this catered world, doesn't always mean what it used to mean. When you win the belt, you beat everybody, right? That ain't the case nowadays. Yeah, right place, right time, right? Sean O'Malley got the fight, beat Aljamain, boom, right? It is what it is. So now Sean O'Malley thinks he's better than just about everybody, right? But we're going to find out, because this is going to be an interesting fight going into the first of the year. I'm looking forward to seeing it because it's going to matter, right? If Sean O'Malley loses, there's going to be a big crash and burn because Chito Vera is a lot more popular than a lot of people think. He can push the needle fan base wise. So depending on where this fight's at, man, let me go look this up. Let me stop bull driving and see where this fight's going to be. Because this is important. This really is important. So give me 1 second. Let me see where this fight's going to be at. Blah, 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 blah. Hold on. Where is this fight going to be? Hope everybody's doing well. All right. I appreciate everybody who's really been responding to my videos. It's starting to take off pretty well. Thank you guys a lot. I am very happy with my comeback. So thank you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Number 2, where's this fight going to be? All right. UFC 299 is going to be. All right. Where's it going to be? Okay, hold on. All right, it's not really telling me where it's going to be. Okay, I don't know where it's going to be. All right, not saying that part yet. So I don't know where the fight's going to be. But if it's in New York, so it's going to be January the 1st. So if it's in New York, that's going to be big time. Big time. So, right, I think Sean O'Malley got a lot more to lose than Chito Vera. I really do. Because like I said before, he may be popular, right? But he's not the fighter's fighter yet. He's not like, man, this guy is the fighter. He could beat anybody. He's beat everybody. He's not that guy. Right? So until that happens, he's just popular. He's social media popular. Right? So, but I'm looking forward to seeing it because this is the fight that needs to happen. It's the fight that needs to happen. So I can't wait to see how it all goes down. All right, that's all I got. This is Coach D doing what I'm doing, calling it like I see it, talking my share of shit. To hear from me again, peace out.